Hi guys, today we will be learning about network security. So what is network security? It is nothing but a process of taking physical and software preventive measures to protect your device from various types of viruses and malwares. But why is it important to secure our networks? Network security is important because globally people, businesses, corporates are all dependent on computer networks for storing, accessing and providing information. Unauthorized access to your system may be obtained by intruders who then use advanced knowledge to impersonate you, steal information or even deny access to your own resources. Hence, there's always a threat of some kind of attacks on computer networks, and so it is very important to secure our networks. Before we learn about some of the network security measures, first let's talk about these threats in detail. Okay, so let's begin with denial of service attacks. DOS attack is an attempt to make network resources unavailable to the legitimate users. So let's see some of the examples of such attacks. Okay, so the first one is denial of access to information, wherein corruption, encryption or a change of status of information happens so that it is not accessible to its legitimate user. The second one is denial of access to application, wherein an application shuts down forcefully as soon as the user opens it. The third one is denial of access to resources, which includes blocking a resource such as a printer, scanner or a USB port of a computer from proper working. Finally, the last DOS attack we will be discussing about is denial of access to a website, wherein bulk requests are continuously sent to a website so that it is not available to any other user. So this was a brief description about DOS attacks and its consequences. Moving on, let's discuss about intrusion. What is intrusion? Intrusion is an attempt to mischievously steal some information from someone else's computer. Some of the examples of intrusion are snooping and eavesdropping. So let's discuss about snooping first. Snooping refers to gaining unauthorized access to others' data. Snooping can be done in a number of ways, such as by getting someone's login information by casually watching what he or she is typing, or by reading the file on someone's computer in an unauthorized manner. Snooping can also be done by using some softwares which would keep the track of activities and data being sent in someone's computer. Moving on to eavesdropping, it is also something similar to snooping, except the fact that in this one gains unauthorized access to others' data while the data is on its way in the network. Eavesdropping may also be done in many ways, such as by setting up parallel telephone lines, by installing spyware in the target computer, or maybe by installing some receiver which captures the data while on its way. But how do we prevent our computer networks from so many threats and attacks? Well, network security measures come to the rescue. There are various techniques till date, such as authorization, authentication, firewall, antivirus softwares, and file permissions which are used to secure networks. So let's go in a bit more detail about these techniques and how are these techniques performed. Authorization is something which includes asking the user a legal login ID. When the computer asks the user to provide a valid password to process further, it is termed as authentication or password protection. Moving on, what do you mean by firewall? Firewall is a system designed to prevent unauthorized access from a private network. The next one is antivirus software, which most of you guys must be aware of. It is basically a software which works against not only the virus but also against almost all kinds of malwares. Thus, by installing a full version of antivirus software, network security can be surely increased. Finally, let's move on to file permission, which basically refers to privileges that allows a user to read, write or execute a file, wherein the owner of the file has all the three privileges. The group has only read and write permissions and others have only read permission. But don't you guys think that there must be a legal authority that controls and regulates all these? Well, cyber law is a generic term which refers to the legal and regulatory aspects of Internet and the World Wide Web. Also, cyber law is surely very important because it touches almost all the aspects of transactions and activities on and concerning the Internet, the World Wide Web and cyberspace. So this was all about network security. Thanks for watching, and if this video helped you guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for upcoming videos.